So, Bruce the Escaping Ant by pcmxms. It's a compo entry. Good job. That's very impressive. And Bruce needs to escape from a kid's experiment. Uh-oh. So, let's see. Oh.
This kid, I assume, is really smart and created puzzles for this poor ant.
All right. Let's see. Oh. So I need to extract this.
Right.
Extract all. Extract. So this is a compo entry.
Well done.
Yeah.
To go to game.
Okay. All right, more info. Run anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
We know what we're doing. Well, we did know what we're doing.
Ah, yes. The traditional virus scan.
It's a tradition now.
It pretty much is. All right, so how does
Tradition that was back all the way to like 2002.
all right. Once upon a time, there was one kid who was playing in the yard. He captured an ant. He believed that ant was special, so he made it an experiment. Okay, arrows to move, space to jump. Oh,
This ant is bipedal.
yeah.
Two local rappers.
I had a little trouble.
Is it?
Oh,
It's
okay.
Simon Belmont syndrome, isn't it? You don't have aerial control.
No. All right, and I can't seem to.
Can you jump on and then jump?
Okay, let me try. All right.
It's going to be a very short game.
I hope not.
Oh no.
Oh, I just, of course, okay. Can I, oh, I can go this way though. Oh, here we
What?
go. Oh no, oh no. Oh, okay.
Oh, whoa.
Oh no, no, oh. Okay.
You brought that on yourself.
So the ant wasn't special. Okay, that's a little quick.
The ant wasn't special, but he had fun. I don't recall the gender.
So you
oh no,
made-
it is he. He had fun after all.
Yeah, well, Bruce, though technically I think an ant, most ants are female.
Right. Well, no, Bruce is.
Ah, no.
Oh, you mean the? You're right. Yeah.
In reality.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
In reality, yes.
Is it? It does say Bruce the ant. I thought you were talking about the kid.
No. Now, it's possible that just because Bruce may have been named Bruce, even though it's a she. Okay. I gotta make sure I don't. Okay. Oh. Yeah, the jumping controls are a little tricky. Are a little difficult.
So, in case anyone doesn't get the reference from the Simon Belmont syndrome, you can always check out TV tropes. But it's long story short, any platformer-based game where you cannot, you have no aerial control over your jumps. So, as an example, Super Mario Brothers, if you're in the midair, you can still move right or left. Now, there's some momentum involved in it, but nonetheless, it gives you what's called aerial controls. Castlevania, which is where the term comes from, does not let you do that, which makes sense for the original Castlevania because it was trying to be a horror game. So every jump has to be a commitment.
Oh no. I'm going to drown. I have. Okay.
So That's a good reason to use, non-aerial control jumping mechanics if you want to create a horror game where like everything that you do has to be a commitment. I don't feel like this is one of those games.
Oh no, I'm gonna. Oh.
This game looks like it's trying to be Dark Souls, but not in a good way.
Yeah. With the jumping controls, it's
Right.
very difficult to, and you really don't want to take a chance with the jumping, especially since you have to get it just right. Oh, and you have to make sure you time out
Right.
running in the direction you want to jump first, which makes it tricky.
It's tricky.
All right. Let's try this again. Oh no.
I do like the graphics.
Yeah, I do. I like the graphics a lot.
There's a lot of charm in it.
Yeah. Kind of got this kid drawing this experiment almost.
Right.
I feel like this is, yeah. Okay, and everything, okay. Oh gosh. Oh.
What?
Yeah.
No. How?
Oh, it's how, yeah. There's a lot of timing you have to put into this. Okay. Okay.
What's
E
that?
to
S2.
E or S to attack?
E to attack. I'm not sure. E? What does E do? No,
I
that
think you're
didn't.
supposed to lift the thing and chuck it.
Okay, I could try that, I guess.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me either.
That's not really clear what to do there. And I feel like I'm gonna, well, I'll try to make sure I time this out.
What does the comment say, Patrick?
Oh, plus the.
No, it's not mine. Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh no, now
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry.
die.
Okay. Plus the Castlevania levels were designed around the static jump arc.
Yes, correct. That is very much worth mentioning.
Okay, I gotta.
Nope, you're gonna die.
What? Thanks for that. That was really supportive there.
I felt a lot of support and love from
Oh.
I was right.
Oh. Thanks for that.
Okay, so if anybody on the stream has a couch for me, then I'm going to need it. Because I'm not done putting my foot in my mouth. Not by a long shot.
Okay. Okay. E? E. Oh.
What?
Oh, no. Okay. Let's try
There's
that again.
Dodging involved?
Apparently. There's a lot of dodging involved. I mean, I don't know if there's dodging so much as making sure you're not in a spot when, it's not-
What was the design intent behind this? Were they actually trying to make like a horrifying, super hard platform?
Oh, come on!
I'm guessing they probably just didn't have time to test it.
What does the comment say?
Yeah, the
Um,
Humble Pie has some.
Perhaps if the game had the Mario thing where you can jump a little bit after falling off, it might be more forgiving.
Mhm.
It seems like it doesn't from watching anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have double jump, right?
No, there's no double jump.
That would have been too easy.
Yeah, that's a good thing to always check. I've learned that to check that. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. I don't know how I managed.
Oh, well, you got an E attack now.
Yeah, but if I'm pressing E right now, what I have to do is make sure that I'm not Okay, now I'm gonna be E. Oh, come on! I was out of range.
You were also
Wait,
drowning.
do you hold E and then let go?
Yeah, it seems to be that's what I do, and there seems to be a buildup of force. It's very similar to actually to our way to
Your
build up
paper
force.
game?
Yeah, from class
Class
notes.
notes. excuse
Class
me.
notes. No, it's a. Oh no.
It started.
It's the
It has begun.
Oh. Okay, we have another comment. I can't see very well, but no.
No, it does. I can't read. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
Patrick.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. No, it doesn't.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Oof. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta get this just right. No, nope.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna die. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna try some more. Hopefully I won't die, from stupid stuff I've already figured out.
There's so many systems in this game, and they all work against each other.
Yeah. Oh.
I
Uh,
I don't.
uh. I mean, I feel like as I'm doing this, I am learning the game, but I don't feel like it's necessarily.
Making you feel accomplished.
No, and it doesn't. Oh no.
Oh my goodness, that was.
Sorry, sorry to give everyone that. Okay, E. Oh, come on!
Maybe you attacked the fly stuck on the wall.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It's gonna be okay, Tara.
I mean, watching Patrick get hurt with that previous game was painful. This makes me ask so many questions, and I don't feel like.
Oh, I can hold on to it. Oh wait, it's not letting me go of it. Oh. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh.
Dying over and over again.
Oh, there's another comment.
Okay, maybe the point of the game is that the ant really isn't special.
Oh.
That's harsh. That is harsh. It poses an existential conundrum. Oh, OCE humble pie? That's too cool, man.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh,
No! Yeah. I there's no point.
I'm so sorry.
It's not clear what I need to do with the attack. If I could figure that out, I'd feel much better, but much more like there was some way to progress in this. All right. Oh, no. Yeah.
And this opening doesn't help.
No, because you can't skip it.
Super Disc says howdy.
Howdy, Super Disc.
You are watching Tech Valley Game Space play Ludum Dare's 37 games.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. I overdid it.
And,
My aunt isn't special.
That is one of the saddest things ever.
but it can lift 10 times its own weight.
Yeah, you think with an aunt it would be kind of cool to do something with that. But
How could I forget you guys?
Oh, shoot.
Pretty thorough review of our game last time around.
Oh.
Thank you for checking us out. We've had brutal games back to back so far, and all I'm doing is commentating on how hurt I am.
Taro takes this very seriously.
Yeah,
There is a line that I draw when it comes to difficulty, and this makes me cry in so many ways.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
No.
Whoa, what?
No.
No, Frank,
I don't know how I did it. I don't think I can replicate that. I don't know how. Oh, I'm going to do it again one more time. If I can replicate it.
What was all that earlier?
Oh.
And I'm not even blaming you for this. What was all that earlier? You can do that the whole entire time and you just had to get it exactly right. You've got to be kidding me. Like, what? Why?
Yes, I don't know. I don't know. Oh no!
Why?
No! I don't know what I need to do. Can you do it again?
Taro is literally sobbing, just so you know.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have
My wife is
to.
a sucker for punishment. This is the craziest thing I've ever played. I'm gonna try this one more time. It's literally unbeatable. I'm gonna try one more time.
I am stubborn. You know I am.
I know.
It's a good trait of yours. I have a lot of respect for it.
Oh. Oh, come on! Oh, it doesn't even shoot it right. Oh, regularly. Okay.
I'm going to say class notes at least provided you a trajectory path.
Yes, I at least got that programmed in time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, though that was like, that took a, well, actually, wait, did you get that done like on Saturday?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't have time to work on anything on Monday, except I did. Managed to get the game working on.
Yeah, you did. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to give up on my usual tendency to be just keep banging my head against that wall, but
That isn't a wall.
That was
a spiked bark bramble.
Okay. Innovation. I'm gonna go back to overall. I think it's a good way of doing it. Innovation.
What is the name of this game?
Bruce the
Escaping Ant. I'm sure if you just look up Bruce, it'll.
You're right. It is the only one.
Yeah, I don't know if this is innovative. Fun. No.
Wait, is that 1 or 2 stars?
That's 2 stars.
Wow. Okay. It's not fun, but it's still
It's
a little
not.
fun.
It's not like I'm not like angry. Well,
okay.
actually, maybe a little, but it was enough that I was gonna try. The theme. I don't know if it had anything to do with a room.
Presumably, the whole thing takes place
It's
in a
in one
single
room,
cage.
yeah, so
but
I'll give it 2 stars because that's kind of how I'm doing it. If it's like not too graphics, I like the graphics a lot. I go 4 with that. That was the best part of it. The audio was decent. It fit. Humor. Well, I don't know. If you take it as the ant's not that special. Yeah. But that's actually Humble Pie's
Rest in peace,
contribution.
Oh, the crying
Very
face,
sad.
no.
Yeah. Humor.
The fish says 5 out of 5. So we're arguing with that.
Mood. It's very frantic, I guess, and that might be what the mood they're going for.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like there's way too much happening.
Okay.
It's not. I think. Yeah. Generally, you want to have one thing, kind of getting used to, especially with the way the jumping works. Trying to dodge or jump around in that kind of moving platform, you only get one chance kind of situation is really frustrating when you can't do. So I'm going to go 3 overall.
I'm surprised.
That is very a nice person. That's one.
Yeah, that's really frustrating when you can't double jump or you can't really move, change directions while jumping. That's especially when so much stuff happening. So it was really frustrating. I know how to do something, but I couldn't be certain that I could do it each time the way I needed to do it. Also, the force thing, I wasn't entirely sure what the force indicator
Meant.
yeah, what it meant in terms of how far it would go. And there were times I'd hit that bug, that spider, and it would, yeah.
That didn't click to me either. Not only like there were moments where you obviously hit the spider like 5 times and nothing happened.
Yeah.
But how were you supposed to know that hitting the spider would cause, the web to disappear? Like, I don't
Yeah.
see that logic either.
No, that logic didn't seem to follow to me. But I could see that logically the only thing to hit was the spider, so I took that. But yeah, trying to figure out what force to use at each step and especially since the water's still rising, there's this time limit. It's really rough. So, yeah.
It was the most inopportune time to introduce that mechanic, I felt like.
Yeah.
Couple of random tips and tricks in platforming. Obviously, aerial control is huge. It's really brutal. It's really crucial if you're going to add in, basically the Simon Belmont syndrome, as I mentioned earlier, the lack of aerial control or the lack of double jump, that you design your level to accommodate for that. That means that then for Simon Belmont related stuff, the platforms has to be long and the gaps has to be relatively small because one, overshooting is a very serious problem. So if your platforms are small, that is terrible. That can lead to a lot of problems. And gaps being small being like, you want to make sure that they're not being too infuriated, but realize that whenever they're making a jump, it is a commitment and they need to be hyper aware of that. If you do choose to go with aerial controls, which this game, it looked like it was aiming for and just didn't have the time to do it. In regards to that, it is critical to have a lot of leeway into your platforming. So this includes like the very, very thin time frame you had to jump from the green platform to the little fly, I thought was a bit unfair. I also talk a lot about ghost jumping, which is that there's a little tiny timer where when you fell off the ledge or the edge of the platform, you have a split second where the game pretends you're still on the ground and allows you to jump. That is actually really important because most people will run off the edge and jump because they want to get that last bit of air in there. So I highly recommend adding that in. The one part with the lizard, about to pull out its tongue, there was a couple of ways you can, it looked like from me watching that there were ways to dodge that. But the difficulty in that was that if there's no tell as to when the lizard was going to pull out its tongue, it had a whole lot of memorization with a tempo in place, and that's usually not good. I would recommend putting some sort of like wind-up animation to make it clear that it's about to pull out its tongue, like half a second later, something to that effect. So half a second before, there's some little animation, and then the tongue pull out animation occurs. I mentioned earlier that the whole throwing the item or throwing stuff thing came up at the most inopportune time. That's because obviously you're on a time limit, and it looked like you were trying to give as much time as possible to the user, but like you only give them like 2 chances to pull that off. So I don't. That would be better expanded upon when the timer is not that crucial. Obviously, a trajectory display would have really helped. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, and make the hitboxes for the enemies larger, or often what I'd argue is better is make the bullets, the projectiles that you're throwing, make those collider boxes larger. You want to make the enemies' hitboxes smaller because a lot of times in video games, when you hit an enemy, you get hurt. So you want to make that smaller so that the margin of you hitting an enemy or colliding into an enemy is smaller. But to counteract with that, the projectiles has to be larger then. Those are my tips and tricks.
Yeah, one other thing I might add, also it wasn't clear to me initially that I was supposed to jump on the fly.
Yeah.
That was sort of, and that became sort of a normal game mechanic once I figured it out, but maybe make that a little clearer.
You had a really clear, design, I feel like, visual language with the green platform. So it might be a good idea to, whatever that you can like walk on top of, make that green.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. That would work for flies, right?
Yeah, that will work with flies.
Well, good job overall, though.
Yeah.
I feel like, combo entry, that's very impressive. Okay.